because I already got the title in mind, but it's gonna be kind of clickbaity. Um, but in the end, it does have truth to it because I had a job recently where I worked at a coffee shop, a big name coffee shop, and you know, so what happened was I had coworker A and coworker B. Coworker A started, maybe months before coworker B, and when coworker, usually I make a point to always tell my coworkers I am autistic. It's just a bit of fun, you know, when I mention words surrounding autism, and so the coworker A says something all about like you don't look autistic, and I'm like, what do you mean by that? And I drop it as we get busy or something like that, and I forget about it. Then I have coworker B. Coworker B says something around the same similar thing when she starts, but a little more sooner after that, I make fun of it for and be like, huh, or it's like, yeah, apparently I just don't look autistic or something like that. And this time where I'm saying that, I have both coworker B and A, and we're coworker A and I are just closing now. And then coworker A corroborates with coworker B, saying like, "Well, yeah, they have a look to them." I'm like, "Hold up, I need to know exactly what you were talking about because I don't know about that face." Now, some of you more astute people may be able to understand where this is going. And sorry, just gotta get my coffee. And so coworker A, it's like, oh, well, I don't want to look it up. And I'm like, no, no, I need you to look this up because, yeah, I need to see this. This is going to be hilarious. And no, I'd been pretty stressed up until that day. I can't remember if it was like Mother's Day or like Easter. One of those days my dad keeps saying, because he worked at Wendy's, that people are going to not come in. But oh boy, they keep coming and they keep on coming all until 4 p.m. until it just suddenly just drops off. And I was pretty stressed, autism. I just really don't like high volumes of people in a drive-through. Kind of counterintuitive when I work in it'd be counterintuitive since I work in a fast food and or if I worked in like retail or something like that. But I digress. I was feeling kind of stressed. So they get out their phone and they look it up, and you know what they showed me a picture of? Check this out. They showed me a picture of someone with Down syndrome. And you know that Mudahar laugh? I was laughing so goddamn hard. Not just because this is terrible. It's just dumb. It's bad. And, it instantly cured my stress that day. It was great. And they're like, is that bad? And I told them, I'm like, listen, A and B, if you'd said this to somebody else, they might actually get mad at you. You're lucky you said this to me because I find it absolutely hilarious. And, you know, so then I'm like, did you guys ever take biology? And they're like, yeah, in high school. I'm like, oh boy, I didn't even take biology in high school. But, I learned what the difference was in college. Even then, I knew there was a difference, because I have it. But, and I told them, like, do you know what, things about DNA, like in chromosomes and all that? She's like, I don't know. So I have to explain to her, I'm like, okay, humans have, 23 like 23 pairs of chromosomes. So total our diploid or total number is 46. Our haploid number or the number of pairs is 23. Now, the thing about autism is it has to do with the functionality and the chemical makeup of my brain. There could be some structural changes. It's not always the case. However, it's a structural slash chemical condition. It's the way the nerves and parts of my brain interact with each other that may is I think the current theory about autism. I have to explain to him, well, Down syndrome is a chromosome disorder. So it has to go deal with your DNA itself. So, it's like someone with Down syndrome has 47 chromosomes. And they're like, well, how many do you have? And I'm like, same as you. Like, or something like, I have like, I have 46. I have the same as you, 46. I can't remember exactly, but it's just this dumb bit. It's almost slapstick, right? She says, well, how many do you have? Well, 46. And she's like, how many do I have? 46. It's like, I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, I have the same chromosomes as you. Well, like the same amount, but like, it's so fucking stupid. It was literally one of my best days ever. It was so hilarious. And that's all I came to tell you. I just wanted to tell you the story in case I didn't already tell it. But also because I'm working on another video that might take a little longer about Margaret White from Stephen King's Carrie. But yeah, I hope that brightened up your day, maybe. All right, have a good one.